Hey guys, it's day 7. Oh my god, I've been doing this a week. Patting myself on the back. Wow. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So, thanks so much for coming to my channel. One new word today. I got a couple of new words for y'all. First things first, we're just gonna rip off the band-aid. Release your expectations of your own life. Allow God to work in your life in the way that God needs to work in your life. Don't be like, oh, this is going to turn out exactly like this. Because it may not turn out exactly the way that you want it to. Like today, I woke up and I felt like something was just telling me like, it's not going to be a good day. And I was like, oh, it's going to be a great day. We're not doing that. Not today, bro. So I was like, we're going to have a great day. I got in the shower. I'm praying to God. I'm like, God, this, like just flowing out of me. I'm like, boom. I'm playing my gospel music. The first one that came into my head was praise is what I do. And I'm like, I'm just so grateful to be able to serve and praise a God like this that is willing to move mountains for me. Like, so amazing. And so throughout the day, I was like, it's gonna turn out like this and this and this and this. And then I told myself, I was like, no. I was like, release your expectations of your day and saying everything's gonna turn out the exact way that you want it to. Instead, say, I give God control over my day. But I know that it's gonna be an amazing day no matter what happens today. And I was like, wow, I had a really great day. I had some really good food today. That felt like really organic and natural, what my body really needed, the fuel. I was supposed to start some like medication or whatever today, but I don't do man-made, pills and all that stuff. Like I'm holistic down to a T. So I got that, but I also got I got the holistic version of what I needed as well, because I was just like, like I'm not gonna take this man-made medicine, but just so that I'm able to know what it has in it, all that good stuff, like let me get the alternative, which is actually something I used to take all the time, but it completely left my mind to take that every day and to really pay attention to what I had and what I needed to go on. And so that I was supposed to have somebody fill out some paperwork today. They were like, yeah, we're not doing it. And normally I would have been upset, like I would have been mad, but I was just like, okay, like either way, I'm gonna get done what I need to get done. God gonna get figured out what God need to get figured out. Like I've been trying to book something all week, haven't been able to book it. Today I got my first booking in it, and I was like, okay. So I'm letting go of what my expectations for my life are and giving those expectations, like letting God figure out, these are the things that need to happen today. I just need you to be grateful to be alive. I need you to be grateful for the things that I have for you, and we'll do it. Cool. So that was that. I don't know which book I want to read from today. I got The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, which is Daily Practices About Gratitude. I got The Miracle Journal from yesterday. It was so great. I got the Big Bible, okay? And I actually have my own journal, like that I be writing in. I think I want to do this, because I was called to bring it over to y'all. So I think I just want to pick a page and just read y'all whatever I wrote on it for that day. And then I also have these cards. It's like affirmation deck or whatever. It's just affirmation cards, and it's called Listen, okay? And it's affirmations to remind you who the F you are, right? And so I'm gonna start with this. So the page that I fell on says, Dear God, I am. My body aches and I need relief. I've been growing tired, but I'm choosing now to grow in love. It has been easy to arouse frustration in me lately, but I ask that you fulfill the holes in me that are calling frustration near. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in your safety. And it says, everything that I desire is inevitable. My handwriting ain't cute. I don't care. It's for me. But that really resonates. Like, that was really just everything that I said today. Even so, I went to my job and I got a massage at my job. Like, they have this massage chair. It's just amazing. And I was in that chair for 45 minutes. And my body just felt so good. I felt so relaxed. Like, I felt more relaxed today than I have in a really long time. And like I said about, you know, with the person that's supposed to fill out the paperwork, I normally would have gotten frustrated. And I even wrote here, I don't even know how long ago this was, but I haven't written in here in quite a while. So for this to even fall into something that I still resonate with right now, and it's saying it's been easy to arouse frustration in me lately, but I ask that you fulfill the holes in me that are calling frustration near. I've been struggling through some negative demonic energies that are trying to take over and captivate my life, you know, who I am, you know, and try to pull me into my shadow self. And I've been praying the prayer of God to fill those holes, like that whatever vacancies or crevices in me that are dark, that these energies and entities feel like they can come into and dwell and make home into. I'm asking God to I'm calling God in to smudge them out of my body, my temple, my presence, because there's nothing in me that belongs to any demon, devil, or anything like that. So I am giving God over everything that I have, everything that is within me, to fill every hole, to fill every crack, to fill every single crevice with Him, honestly, because I'm nothing without God. I am nothing without God. You are nothing without God. Like, we are an extension of God, but we are not God Himself, right? So for us to truly know that and understand that, we also have to understand that since we're extensions of God, and you know, there's both good and there's both bad. There's both light and there's both dark. There's a lot of polarity. Like, they are polar opposites regardless. That's a part of the 7 natural laws of the universe. So if I know that there's both good and bad within me, I have to be able to recognize both of them and be able to say, hey, that's cool that you're there, but I'm going to neutralize the power that you have over me. I'm not going to allow for you to take over the good that's in my life. And that's just not going to happen, you know? So you have to be able to say the same thing for your life. Recognize the good and the bad within yourself and decide what it is that you want to eliminate. Decide what it is that you need to transition in order to go forward, and allow God to do it. Allow God to show you exactly how to do it, because if God isn't doing it, if you're not doing it with God, it's just going to remain, or it's going to come right back around. And you're going to be like, dang, how come I didn't get this, or why am I not where I wanted to be? It's because you tried to do it alone instead of doing it with God. So boom, there's that. That's what I got for my journal today. I'm gonna quickly pull from these cards. Okay, it flipped over. So it says, listen, give yourself the same love you pour out into the world. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah. So there's that. Oh, okay. This next one says, I tried to like pull out a different card, and then all of these like fell, and I only had one in my hand. And the one in my hand says, listen, if you can't find a way, carve your own effing path. Period. Okay. And then I'm gonna read this last one. That when I just shut it, it appeared on top. Listen, take some time to enjoy the things you worked hard for. That's something that I can say right now. Like, this has been my first check that I'm really able to like just spend it on whatever it is that I want to spend it on at the time. Like, even though I'm in the process of doing so many things, I'm like, okay, you know, let me allow myself to enjoy the fruits of my labor, like, and not just work for money, but let me feel the fruits of what it is that I'm working so hard for. So I've been eating out almost every day, trying to enjoy myself. I've been buying what it is that I want to buy in the time, instead of thinking about, oh, it costs this much or it's this much or whatever. I've been giving myself the gifts that I deserve to be given. And you didn't do that too, for real. Like, even if you could take $50 off your check, do something for you. I got boba 5 times this week because I've been needing some boba. Take the time to do what it is for yourself that you need to do for yourself. Give yourself a gift. At least 1 or 2, bro. Like, it don't gotta be super expensive, but it could be something that brings you joy in the moment, where you're like, wow, like, thank you to myself for giving this to myself. I want to read from a third one, and I'm just being called to do it from the Bible. So y'all see, ain't no nothing. Look, I'll take these out too, because I know yesterday y'all probably thought I was a fraud because I said, because of the date thing. If you ain't see the video, you got to go back and see the video, because it was a crazy coincidence. But look, I took them out. Ain't nothing nowhere. I know y'all see my little one sticky note, but outside of that, ain't no nothing in here nowhere. So whatever we turn to, whatever we get, is exactly what God wanted us to go to. So God is funny. So I got 877. This is Psalm 102, verse 1. When I said God is funny, because God been telling me to read the book of Psalm, and I started it, but I haven't finished it. So for this to come back, it's full circle, is like wiener. So Psalm 101 says, I will sing of your love and justice. To you, Lord, I will sing praise. I will be careful to lead a blameless life. When will you come to me? I will conduct the affairs of my house with a blameless heart. I will not look with approval on anything that is vile. I hate what faithless people do. I will have no part in it. The perverse of heart shall be far from me. I will have nothing to do with what is evil. Whoever slanders their neighbor in secret, I will put to silence. Whoever has haughty eyes and a proud heart, I will not tolerate. My eyes will be on the faithful in the land, that they may dwell within me. The one whose walk is blameless will minister to me. No one who practices deceit will dwell in my house. No one who speaks falsely will stand in my presence. Every morning I will put to silence all the wicked in the land. I will cut off every evildoer from the city of the Lord. And that's just that. Now, the first words that I laid my eyes on when I turned this page was actually off over here to the side. And it wasn't about the Psalm 101, it was actually about Psalm 100, and it says, give thanks. And that was my first thing that I've seen. And you have to constantly, like, I really believe that the more that you give gratitude, the more that you get blessings within your life. Like, you get more to be grateful for, because whatever you focus on grows. Literally, whatever you focus on grows. So if you're focused on all the bad things in your life, more bad things are coming. If you're focused on things that you're grateful for, more things that you want to be grateful for are going to come to your life, because that's what you're focusing on. So whatever it is that you're going through, however hard it is right now, give thanks for it. Give thanks for what you're feeling through it, what you're thinking through it, how you're acting through it, the circumstances that it has brought into your life. Give thanks for how it's going to change you and provide evolution within your life. Because chaos, honestly, as chaotic as it is, chaos brings evolution. It is change, literally. So, yeah. So give thanks is what I saw. So I wanted to elaborate on that with Psalm 101, which I just read. basically, like I said, I've been telling God to pretty much exercise everything that's in my life that is not of God. Like within myself, within my relationships, within everything, everything that touches me got to be cleansed, because I'm cleansing myself. So you're gonna feel it regardless. So with this, it's saying, you know, I'm gonna sing for you, God. I'm going to pursue you, God, and everything that you want and desire and need. And whoever slanders their neighbor, I'm not going to tolerate that. Whoever isn't faithful, I'm not going to tolerate that. Whoever is deceitful, I'm not going to tolerate that. All of those things that I won't tolerate, because God doesn't tolerate them. And to build the boundary for myself of I am a sanctuary within myself. I am a temple. I am a goddess. So if I know that about myself, there are certain things that are not allowed on sacred land. If you know within everything in your body that you are of royalty, you know that there are certain things that are not allowed on sacred lands. That you can't bring your dirty shoes in this house. Okay? That's the same with me. I'm a house and I'm a temple. You can't bring your dirty up in my house. That's just not how it goes. You can leave it outside, but you can't come in here with it. The door is cleansed before you even walk in here, so your demons can't come in here neither. They can wait outside for you, but you can't come in with them. So there are certain things that in this house I won't tolerate. Like when you go to your grandma's house, there's certain things you just know you can't do at your grandma's house. You might be able to pull it over on your mama. You might be able to pull it over at your cousin's house, your girlfriend's house, your auntie house. But at your grandma's house, you know it's certain things that you just can't do at your grandma's house. So have them same levels and standards for yourself. It's certain things that, look, player, you might be able to do it everywhere else, but you can't do it here. I won't allow it. So think about yourself as sacred as that. As sacred as that. There are certain things that can't come into this temple, or even in the vicinity of this temple. So yeah. That's that. Yeah, and the last thing that I got is honestly, like, I'm getting return to sender. Like, if somebody trying to send something to your house that don't belong to you and you don't want in your house, return to sender. I'm sending everything back that ain't mine. It ain't supposed to be here. I'm not finna be like, what's shawty? Nobody's supposed to be here. How did you get here? I'm not finna ask how you got here. I don't got none of them questions. Nobody is supposed to be here, so everybody gotta go. If you ain't of God, you gotta get up out of here, player. And it's really that simple. Return to sender everything that is not for you, honey. And don't have no shame about it. Don't be mad about it. Don't be like, oh, dang, I was kind of waiting for that. If peace ain't attached to the blessing, if peace ain't attached to it, I don't want it. If peace ain't attached to it, I don't want it. If God ain't attached to it, I don't want it. You can have it. You can keep it. Simple as that. That's all I really got for y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up, and I got some snacks and chill. And if you were looking at my shirt, you like, girl, I know you saying all of this, but oh my God, is that your booty on your shirt? Yes, it say yo can't read. Yo, but can't read. We read books around here. Okay? We read books. But nah, for real. I really appreciate y'all for coming to my channel, like, and hearing what I have to say, because I just be saying whatever God be telling me to say at the time. And if you really get something from it, drop a comment or like it or whatever. But let me know that you're actually learning from what it is that I have to say to y'all, because this is what God telling me to say. And yeah, it would be nice to hear from y'all too. If not, that's cool. You can just keep watching. That's fine. I'm sending y'all peace and love. I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and see y'all tomorrow.